Alright, so today we have something special. We're going to be doing rotations, and rotations, we're going to start with rotations about the center, which will have nice, pretty rules. That'll be beautiful and fairly easy to follow. And then we'll have rotations about not the center, which don't have pretty rules, but you can make them have pretty rules, and we'll show you how. So today we're going to start off with just how to do a rotation. So my favorite way, if I can't remember the rules, is I will take my paper, I will literally turn it in the rotation that's specified. So if it's clockwise, it's going to be to the right. If it's counterclockwise, that is going to be to the left. Okay? I would write the points off to the side on my paper or on some other paper, and then I would turn it back to normal and graph my new points. Okay, so that's kind of hard to show you because I can't rotate my screen, but I will do my best. So as you go over the following, see if you can figure out the rules of rotation about the origin. Okay, so for this first one, we're going to rotate our triangle 90 degrees about the origin. So that would be like taking this picture and literally rotating it 90 degrees clockwise so it looks like this. So now we have to write what these points are, and I'm going to just write them in the space because these are going to be the correct points. And now instead of going right 2, down 3, I'm going left 3, so that'd be -3, and down 2. Okay. So it looked like they flipped places, but they didn't both flip signs. So see what happens with the B. So instead of going left 6, down 7, now I'm going left 7, up 6. And then on this last one, instead of going left 8, down 3, I'm going left 3, up 8. So what it looks like happened is our x and y flipped places. This became y comma x. And then the sign changed on that one, so on the x. Okay, so there's our rule. So let's take a look at what if we go the other direction. Alright, so if we're going to turn our paper counterclockwise, so to the left, this way, 90 degrees. Now we're going to write these new points. Oh, we forgot to go back. Ha! Just kidding, we should go back here. So we should turn it back to normal, and then let's plot these new points. So that would be at -3, -2. Here's my new A. -7, +6. Here's my new B. So A prime, B prime, and then -3, +8, C prime. So there is my rotated shape. Alright, coming back here, we rotated it already 90 degrees. Counterclockwise, or once to the left, we'll notice that now our A is now at right 3, up 2. So 3, 2. Our B, literally from 0, 0, we go right 3, up 2. Then our B is right 6, right 7, down 6. And then our C is right 3, down 8. So again, it appears like they switched places. So our x comma y is going to flip places. So this will become y comma x. But this time, the sign changed here. So it's a -y comma x. So they're going to flip places, and the first number is going to flip signs after they flipped, after they've changed spaces. I hope that makes sense. Oh, I keep forgetting to do the last part. So let's go ahead and erase those extra lines that I wrote. We're going to rotate this back to normal. Perfect. All right, so then we just have to plot these points. So 3, 2, 7, negative 6, 6, A prime, B prime, and then 3, negative 8, C prime. All right, we just have one more rule to talk about. So what we're going to do is we're going to take our thing, we're going to turn it upside down because that's a 180-degree rotation regardless of direction. So now A, instead of going right 2, down 3, went left 2, up 3. Left 2, up 3. B is now going right 6, up 7. They don't seem to be flipping places anymore. C is right 8, up 3. So we're going to flip it back upside down. Almost. There we go. All right, we just need to plot these points. So negative 2, 3, 2, 3. So here's A prime. B prime is now at 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. B prime. And then C prime is going to be 8, 3. All right. So here, they didn't flip places anymore. Instead, they both flipped signs. Interesting. It's kind of nice. All right, now if we do this one, we can remember back to the rule, or you can literally rotate your paper 90 degrees clockwise after graphing the points. I'm just going to follow the rule. So 90 degrees clockwise, we know that x comma y is going to go to, they're going to flip places. So y comma x, and then our x flips signs. So 4, 2, 4, 2, here's A. 0, 6, here's B. 8, 3, here's C. Okay, if we rotate this 90 degrees clockwise, they should flip places, so this should be 2, negative 4. Which if I go to 2, negative 4, that does look like a rotation of A. And then this one will become 6, comma, negative 0. Do I care that it's negative 0? Not really, because it's still at 6, 0. But this is B prime. And then this is going to become 3, negative 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Here's our C prime. So now, this does in fact look like C rotated downward. All right, now we're going to do 90 degrees counterclockwise, which again, I'm going to use the rule. You are more than welcome to just turn your paper 90 degrees counterclockwise. So again, they're going to flip places. This is going to be y comma x, and this time the first one changes signs. So this will become 2 comma 4, but making the first number negative. This will become 6 comma 0, but making the first number negative. This becomes 3 comma 8, but making the first number negative. Or changing signs. So if it was negative, make it positive. All right, so then we're going to plot our first points. So we've got 4, 2. Then we've got 0, 6. Then we have 8, 3. A, B, C. So now rotating this counterclockwise would rotate it over here. So we've got negative 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Here's A prime. We've got 0, negative 6, 0. So here's B prime. And then C prime is going to be negative 3, positive 8. That's 7. There we go, that's 8. C prime. So then this is my rotated triangle. All right, we've got one more together. So if I take my shape and rotate it 180 degrees, my x comma y is going to go to negative x comma negative y. So this would just be negative 4, negative 2, negative 0, negative 6, negative 8, negative 3. Do I have to care about negative 0? No, because it's the same number. So our original is going to be at 4, 2, then 0, 6, and then 8, 3. So this will be A prime, B prime, and C prime. Okay, and we're going to rotate this 180 degrees, so basically 100 upside down, whoop, into this quadrant. So we're going to go negative 4, negative 2. Here's A prime. 0, negative 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then we've got negative 8, negative 3. So now go ahead and connect your dots. All right. So there's that one rotated 180 degrees. So I want you guys to try this one. Notice it's 270 degrees clockwise. This is going to be the same as 90 degrees counterclockwise. You've also got this one, 270 degrees counterclockwise, which is the same as 90 degrees clockwise. Once you've done those two, we're going to meet back up and talk about what if our point of rotation is no longer the origin.